Welcome to the Highly Effective Man podcast, hosted by former Navy SEAL turned life and fitness coach. I'm your host, JP Bolwahnn. This podcast is your resource for unlocking the healthiest, most productive, and highly effective man within you. Let's go. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Highly Effective Man podcast, the show for men who refuse to drift and are committed to leading their lives with strength, purpose, and discipline. I'm JP Bolwahnn, Navy SEAL veteran, college football player in my 30s, firefighter, husband, father, and now I'm a coach to busy, high-performing men over 35. So today I'm going to hit you with something every man needs to hear, okay? You don't have a discipline problem. You have a systems problem. And if you've ever grinded your face off only to burn out and feel stuck again, well, today you're going to understand why that keeps happening, and more importantly, how you can fix it for good. Okay, so by the end of this episode, you'll know the exact systems you need to stay on point, stay consistent, and be effective, no matter what life throws at you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Now, let's talk about why most men burn out. And here's what happens for a lot of guys. They find a new program or they set up some new goal that they want to get after, and they start strong, right? They push hard for a couple weeks and they rely on motivation and willpower to keep moving, right? But eventually life hits them, right? Business pressure stack up, family needs more of your energy, your body starts to feel it, and your energy just starts running low. And when that happens, you think, oh, I just need to push harder, right? But what happens is that grinding harder just burns you out faster. And strength without structure eventually just is going to collapse. Now, discipline matters. But if you don't have systems in place, even the most motivated man is going to crash. And it's not about working harder. It's about working smarter, with precision, and on the right things every single day. Now, I lost my edge at one point, right? And I learned this the hard way. When I left the SEAL teams, I lost my mission. I got out of the teams. I decided to go to college. I finished college, and then I moved to Kauai. Everything looked great, but I lost my structure. You know, I was working for CrossFit, traveling the world, teaching Olympic lifting and teaching CrossFit. I was selling some real estate, doing, different things here and there. But inside, I was drifting. I had no brotherhood. I had no system, and I was losing my edge. And it didn't matter how tough I was, because without structure, I was just wasting potential. And that's when I realized that no one's going to come build this for me, right? So I had to create it, or I was just going to keep drifting. And that's when I built the Highly Effective Man system. It's the same structure that I now coach busy, high-performing men through every day. I read books, I hired coaches, I found mentors, and with their help, I created this system. And there's 5 systems that every man that's over 35 needs. All right, here's the framework. There's a fitness system, a mindset system, a time ownership system, a purpose alignment system, and a brotherhood and accountability system. Now, let's talk about the fitness system. Construct the warrior body. You don't train when it's convenient. You train because that's your standard. 3 sessions a week of lifting, 2 to 3 focused conditioning days, and you're doing mobility so that you can be ready for longevity or, built for longevity. A strong body is a non-negotiable. It's the foundation that you build everything else on. Everybody knows when you see somebody that's fit, you look at them, you're like, okay, that person has some type of discipline, because you can't get a fit body without putting in the work. And number two, you need a mindset system. Sharpen emotional resilience. Life is going to punch you in the mouth. And the truth is that most men, they're not mentally weak. They're just mentally untrained. You need tools that help you reframe adversity, systems to control your emotional responses, focus strategies that will help you lock you in under pressure. The strongest body in the world doesn't mean a single thing if you break mentally when things get hard. Number three, you need a time ownership system. Operate with mental authority. If you don't dominate your schedule is going to dominate you. And that means having a morning routine, daily execution windows, evening shutdown to reset. And when I'm talking about the morning routine, I'm not saying everybody needs to wake up at 5 a.m. or everybody needs to go for a long run or anything like that. You just need to have something that sets you up for the day. The daily execution windows are the times that you set down to focus on the things that you need to do. Like right now, I have this time blocked out so that I can record this podcast. Then you have an evening shutdown reset. I call it my power down ritual. All three of these things create a system that ensures that I control my time, my focus, and it helps me build momentum every single day. Number four is a purpose alignment system. Identify the higher purpose. Because discipline without a mission, it burns out fast. You need to be crystal clear on what you're building, who you're building it for, and why it matters beyond you. Right? Why is this goal so special to you? What's it going to give to you that you don't already have? And how is that going to benefit the people around you? Without purpose, you're just going to be drifting. With purpose, discipline becomes almost automatic. And number five is a brotherhood and accountability system. You got to surround yourself with men who make you better. I call this cultivating high impact relationships. You're only as strong as the men you surround yourself with. And inside my highly effective man community, inside my He-Man inner circle, we don't coddle each other. We sharpen each other with accountability, with encouragement, with truth. Because going at it alone is not going to last long. But when you got a squad that's behind you or a tribe that's willing to go to battle with you, there's no stopping you. So here's a quick recap of those five systems. You need a fitness system, a mindset system, time ownership, purpose alignment, and a brotherhood and accountability system. If you miss any one of those, it's just a matter of time before you stall or you burn out. So lock them in and you'll become unstoppable. And this isn't theory, right? I have proof that it works. The men inside the Rebuild the Man program that I just started, they're already living it. After just 1 week, they have less stress, more structure, their weight is dropping, and their energy is coming back. And it's not because they're trying harder, and it's not because they found more time. They simply plugged into a system, and now they're winning again. So here's a final challenge to you, and I'm going to leave you with this. If not now, when? And if not you, who? You have two choices. You can keep doing it the hard way, grinding until you burn out again, or you can build a system and a structure that makes winning a way of life. I want to encourage you guys to join my 28-day challenge. It's where we start building your systems from day one. Or if you're ready to go all in, apply for the inner circle. Okay, that's where we build every piece of you, body, mind, leadership. Either way, you got to decide. Keep doing things the hard way or, reach out to somebody that can help you. Because leadership starts with you. And the future that you want, it's waiting on the man that you're becoming, not the man that you used to be. So either join the challenge or apply for the inner circle. And if you really want to succeed at this, you got to lead yourself first. Then you can lead others. I'm JP Bolwahnn, and this is the Highly Effective Man podcast. Let's go. Thank you for listening to the Highly Effective Man podcast. If you enjoyed or learned something on this episode, do me a favor and share this with somebody who you think needs to hear it. And one last thing, if you want to work with me as your coach to help you get fit, be more productive, and in general, just be the most effective version of yourself, head over to my site, higherlevelcoaching.co. Once again, that's higherlevelcoaching.co, and schedule a call with me there. Thank you again. Let's go.